By 2026, Tesla will truly be the company capable of producing the fastest car in the world. Forget build quality for a sec. When it comes to raw speed, Tesla is in a league of their own.
Production faster than anything's ever been ramped up before in history.
They're constantly shattering their own records, obsessively trimming every millisecond off the line until there's literally no fat left to cut. Elon Musk even claims they'll eventually clock a new car every 30 seconds. But here's the kicker. Tesla just crushed their own record again. They've engineered a brand new line that pumps out a car in a mere 5 seconds. That's 25 seconds shaved off the old mark. A pace so blistering the human, I can't even track it.
I think it'll be able to produce a car ultimately in less than 5 seconds. Can you imagine a car coming off the line in less than 5 seconds? That's like, whoa. In fact, the line will move so fast that actually people can't even get close to it.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing, right? You'll be asking yourself, what just happened? How does a brand new car roll off the line that fast? And the real kicker, how did Tesla even pull this off? Here's the lowdown on Elon Musk's game-changing tech. It's tearing up the rule book on car manufacturing, leaving competitors scrambling for at least a decade just to catch up. Let's dive in because once you see this, you won't believe your eyes. Now let that 5-second figure sink in for a minute. Think about your automatic espresso machine. It takes a good 30 to 60 seconds just to brew a single cup of joe. In the time it takes you to wait for your coffee, Tesla has already rolled 6 fully built vehicles off the line. We're talking about the highly anticipated Model 2, Tesla's most affordable ride yet, set to drop early next year. Rumor has it production volume will double the Model Y, with a price tag hitting that sweet spot between $20,000 and $30,000. This budget-friendly model is practically guaranteed to fly off the shelves. Now, usually when a new car drops, we're all obsessing over the sleek design, the range, or the tech inside. But have you ever actually stopped to ask, where are these cars being born and how? Let's be real, most people don't give a damn about the factory floor. But when you hear a car is being pumped out in just 5 seconds, you can't help but wonder, is Tesla cutting corners to hit that speed? Especially for a budget car, that kind of velocity definitely raises some eyebrows and a whole lot of skepticism about the build quality. Right now, Tesla is running 5 massive Gigafactory across the globe. Over in Europe, Giga Berlin is the chosen one for the Model Y, pumping out SUVs for the entire European market. Then you've got Giga Shanghai in China. This place is an absolute beast. It's the undisputed heavyweight champion of the Tesla network, turning out Model 3s and Ys at a scale that's honestly hard to wrap your head around. In the US, even though it's not officially labeled a Gigafactory, the Fremont plant builds nearly Tesla's entire passenger car lineup, including the Model S, Model X, Model 3, and Model Y. At the same time, Giga Nevada takes on the Tesla Semi, a Class 8 electric truck that ranks among the hardest vehicles Tesla produces, mainly because of its sheer size and far more demanding manufacturing process. Still, Tesla says it's on track to ramp up production to about 50,000 units per year starting this year. And then there's Gigafactory Texas in Austin, the real focus of today's episode. This facility is already producing the Cybertruck, Model Y, and Cybercab, and it's expected to become the primary manufacturing hub for the upcoming Tesla Model 2. Walk through Giga Texas, and you won't see many people along the production line. That's because robotic arms, massive molding machines, and a wide array of automated systems do most of the work, running nonstop, 24 hours a day without interruption. It's honestly not a stretch to say the Giga Texas production line looks more like a futuristic toy factory than a car plant. Each vehicle moves through the system almost the way die-cast cars are made, except this is happening at a massive ultra-advanced scale. Everything moves so fast that it can feel like you're watching a sci-fi movie created by AI, except it's all real. No matter where you turn inside the factory, you're seeing just how quickly Tesla can put a vehicle together. That leads to the big question. If Tesla wants to build a Model 2 in just 5 seconds, what part of the process matters most? The answer is the vehicle's body and structural frame. This step is by far the most complicated and time-consuming part of building a car. In the past, Tesla used huge stamping presses where flat sheets of metal, usually aluminum, were squeezed between dies to form panels. That approach is now being phased out. The new production line has replaced it entirely with a single game-changing machine. Yeah, many people see this as the heart of Tesla's entire manufacturing operation, the Giga Press. Elon Musk has compared it to a matchbox car machine brought to life at full scale. But this isn't just another tool on the factory floor. It represents a complete rethink of how cars can be built. The idea came directly from Musk himself. Instead of piecing together a vehicle frame from dozens or even hundreds of small parts, why not create huge sections of the car all at once? That thinking led to what can only be described as an engineering beast. A massive high-pressure die-casting machine capable of applying up to 50,000 tons of force. With that kind of power, it can form the entire rear underbody of the Model 2 in just 3 seconds. What makes the Giga Press so disruptive is how it flips traditional auto manufacturing on its head. In older designs, the rear structure of a Model Y alone required around 70 individual parts, hundreds of welds, and a complex web of robots just to assemble it all. By moving to a 6,000-ton Giga Press for the Model Y's rear underbody, Tesla slashed manufacturing costs by as much as 40%. What used to be about 70 separate parts was reduced to just 2 large castings paired with a structural battery pack. That kind of efficiency naturally pushed Tesla to take things even further with its upcoming low-cost vehicle platform. The new model is expected to be smaller than the Model 3 with very short front and rear overhangs and little to no traditional trunk space, which makes it a perfect fit for a single-piece rear underbody design. Still, size alone isn't enough. The 6,000-ton press used for the Model Y simply doesn't have the muscle to cast an entire chassis in one go. It can only manage the rear section.